folks, this is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. We're in Piscataway, New Jersey at SHI Stadium, the home of the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Purdue Boilermakers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Boilermakers will kick it away to get this game going. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. They'll run it here. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. The receiver makes the catch. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
And the Scarlet Knights will line up to punt it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
It's complete. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's third down for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick catch. Muscles past the defender. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it froze the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down in a big game.
It's a draw to the back. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense. It's pinning their ears to get upfield. but instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
Defense swarms them on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. On the run here, lets it go. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And the Boilermakers pick up enough for a first down. An inside give now from the shotgun. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Important second down play coming up. QB decides to keep it here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the punt will bounce out of bounds inside the 10. You can't do it any better than that. And the Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Even though that was incomplete, that was a savvy play by the quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking the sack there.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Gets rid of it on the move. The pass is caught, and the defense wraps him up.
It is tough on a defense when a quarterback gets out of the pocket and makes the defense have to decide, are we going to rush him or are we going to stay back in coverage? And there, the quarterback was able to keep looking downfield and find a receiver as the defense scrambled to adjust.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Keeping it on the ground here. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Why in the world would the offensive coordinator and head coach decide to go for it inside their own red zone? That's a peculiar choice for this offense.
Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Has a path to the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Purdue. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Offense on the field to take over. Oh, does hand it off out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example where defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
To a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The short completion of the tight end. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that throws the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
The Scarlet Knights line up on 1st and 10 now. Good throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. The defense all over. They stop it right at the line.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back, moves out of the pocket. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Well, the quarterback's got to be much more cognizant of the line to gain. If you're going to leave it short, at least do it on their side of the field.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He lets it rip. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Rutgers.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. And the kickoff will be returned. Throws out the stiff arm. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Play action here on 1st down. Looking to scramble to his left. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback still with the football.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Gets the first and still running. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
He's got it near the end zone. Brought down, and the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Could be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. He keeps it on a design run. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes the Rutgers offense on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Defense is coming after him. Short throw to the ball, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He's looking to scramble. And he'll hit out of bounds to avoid the hit. Did not pick up first down yardage.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And the pass is complete to the tight end. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He'll look to throw it here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Looking to chuck it again. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's field, the returner trying to create good field position here. And the returner will be brought down. So Purdue's offense trots back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Here's the handoff. Look out, room to run here. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Here's the second down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
So second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's a beautiful throw. Hits him in stride. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Scarlet Knights are in the red zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the pass is incomplete. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Looking for 6. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Rutgers. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, bringing pressure. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Breaks free. Pass rush swarming him again. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. The Boilermakers will line up to boot it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And here's the return. And they've got the returner corralled. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Pressure is coming. Going to try to use his legs here. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And 3rd and short, trying to pick it up on the ground. After 2nd effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. He knocks it through with confidence. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Returner looking to create better field position. Oh, and he fumbled it. Oh, and it's recovered by the kicking team. A special teams turnover. Ouch. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Scarlet Knights will kick this away to start the 2nd half. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. So the Boilermakers offense heads back out onto the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the 1st half, and that's why they're trailing. Snags with the throw.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
That's going to be incomplete. A 1st down drop here in the middle of the field. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Purdue.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. When he's got some space here. On the move. Can they catch him? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching it.
He's going to bring it out from inside his end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Looking to pass here on second down. The pass rush closing in. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here. Breaks into the clear. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Now here he goes. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence, and you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. They'll hand it off. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers. This offense really clicking.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. On the move now. Receiver makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quick throw to the left side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Throwing in the rain can be very dangerous. The timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver can be off. Here, the quarterback takes a chance and forces the ball. Give credit to the defensive back for locking in there and coming up with that big interception.
Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Moves out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Now it's second down here. Design quarterback run. Crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And they pick up the first on the ground. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. The Boilermakers will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Throws it to the right. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Touchdown, Purdue. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play. Now the try here for the extra point.
This guy is a matchup problem. You put an undersized safety who can run with the tight end, and he's going to go over top of him. You put a big, strong linebacker on him, and he's going to outrun him. Just a really tough matchup, as you saw right there.
They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Scarlet Knights offense out there. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
We got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Escapes the pocket. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The Scarlet Knights come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator, A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
The ball is loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Oh, man. The rain ended up acting like an extra defender on this last play. The runner seemed like he was holding onto that football so tight for one moment and then watching it slip away the next.
There's the handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Well, this has proven to be a fun one, Kirk. Two teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win?
Well, Chris, this is a huge opportunity. Still with the game in balance, who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Caught quickly. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set them up 1st down from the 32.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. And now they'll run it on the draw. The defense gets him behind the line as time expires in the 3rd period. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. The back's got it. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
It's an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own in the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack.
Oh, and it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it.
Chris, I don't know. It just seemed the timing was off there in these conditions. Wet ball, wet field. You're hoping for an ideal snap and a great hold, and the timing just wasn't there. Now, give the special teams on the other side all the credit. They come up with a block, and they get their offense the ball back and a chance to put points on the board.
They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time.
Nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
Ran by the receiver. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
The completion makes it 2nd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Catch made on the left side. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. The Scarlet Knights looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. They'll try a pass here. The pass is caught. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. And the scramble moves it closer to the goal line. The defense able to grab it.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. On the move now. Cannot escape the pass rush there. Brought down for a short loss.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Oh, they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Oh, so close to coming up with that conversion here on 4th down in the 4th quarter. Close football game. Now you got to rely on your own defense to come up with a stop and hope you get one more chance.
The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the completion made. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
And the wideout goes in motion. Grinding away with a running game. First down and more. He's still running. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Boilermakers will have 1st and 10 here. It's a quarterback keeper. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Ball handed off. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks into the clear. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Boilermakers. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Defense is coming after him. Comes up with the catch. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
They look to throw it here on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Makes a quick grab. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now.
Now, a fourth down.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. So down by multiple possessions here, the offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Bringing pressure. He'll be brought down on fourth down, and the drive ends with the sack.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Second and long, but you figure they'll run the ball here to work the clock. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Jukes, the defender, gets brought down after a solid game. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They need less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on fourth. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for fourth down. As a design quarterback keeper. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down. Well, they move the change on a clutch drive, and that should be good enough. This was a pressure game. They step up and answer it here and secure a big victory in the middle of the season.
Chris, weeks ago, maybe even all the way back to week 1, we circled this game and knew that we had a chance for a major matchup this week. It lived up to that billing. We find out who the better team is and who's able to build that resume as we get closer to the end of the year.
Well, that's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked,